Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Rooftop Perspectives. I am your host, LanceScurv. I enjoyed my day out in the sun, moving about. I had business to take care of, but I happened to also get some footage on the go, which is the way I like it. It was a beautiful day. So the sun is going down now, and I'm starting out this video, and I just wanted to let you know I wanted to talk about one topic. I kind of wrote it down, and I want to read it off just right, because I don't read stuff off, I speak from the heart, but I want to get this particular statement right. We are drowning in information while starving for wisdom. We are drowning in information while starving for wisdom. I'm not going to pick on the younger generation, because we have a lot of old fools out here. But the bottom line is that with the internet age, or information age as we have named it, we have so many younger folks and older folks who are so well informed on so many topics, but they don't have the life experience to have accrued a modicum of wisdom. Wisdom doesn't just come from you reading a book. Wisdom doesn't come from you passing a test the same way when you take a state exam or a college exam to get a certain degree. When you get that degree in college, there's still other information and knowledge that you're going to have to get to keep up with that technology or that area of expertise as we learn more things in that area. Do you think maybe a dentist from back in 1930 can compete with the information that a dentist has in 2022? There's so much more technology with the equipment, with the know-how and how the nerves work and how the teeth work and how the teeth affect the whole part of the body. And that's why I'm going in to get my work done now too, these next few months. But it is very important. But what I mean to say is that in time, we get more information, but do we have the wisdom to go along with it to balance it out? We can have knowledge, but it doesn't mean you have the wisdom. And many of us fail to see that or understand that. Many of us just don't want to know that, even as we get older. See, have you ever witnessed a scenario, maybe personally with yourself or with someone else, that you have a child that comes up and they know so much more in the world, more so than that parent or that grandparent. But it's that parent or grandparent, not always, right? But most of the time. In this particular story I'm telling, that has the mother wit and the wisdom and the advice to give to help guide that child who is an adult now, but has all of this information and can outdo and run circles around that older person who doesn't have it. They didn't have it because they didn't grow up in it. They can learn it, but it's just so much more coming out every time and every day when I get on the internet to see what is trending, to see what is new. It's always something new, some new technology that they're revealing that has been hovering around for a very long time, and now they present it to the world. It's like, what? So do we go and seek all of this information that is going to be old news when next week comes? Or do we deal with human nature and how human beings deal with each other, which will never change? That wisdom. That good old wisdom that keeps you out of trouble. That good old wisdom that guides you, and that inner voice that guides you, whether it's an inner voice or the outer voice of an elder. And it doesn't just have to be an elder. I have to take my hat off to all those who are younger who have great wisdom. And wisdom compounds, it grows, it gets interest. We are so worried about the Bitcoin, which has crashed right now. We are so worried about the dollar that's about to get diminished because other economies all over the world are toppling like dominoes on a windy day. We're worried about this money. But the greatest thing for us to have in this world is wisdom. And I find that we seek out all of this information, which is a good thing. But the information changes because technology and what we know about certain subjects, it grows. But again, the wisdom and the mother wit and that gut feeling and that experience that you have is invaluable, and it never runs out. It never comes back void. It's never reduced to something that becomes yesterday's news. It's always something that you need. And it could become that inner voice. But you have to know and be careful and have sense enough to listen to those voices that teach you things. So the more you keep doing it and having these exchanges and honoring one who has that mother wit and that wisdom, after a while it's a rhythm that you pick up. See, you pick up this rhythm, and now you don't have to, I'm not going to say listen to them, You're always going to listen to them to make sure that you're in line with what's right. But now you have grown something inside of you that's valuable that you keep for all your days on this planet and on this plane. Because there's levels to this life. There's levels to this existence. This life is just a pit stop to eternity and ever fleeting. So we want to grab up all the wisdom that we can so that we can make sure to avoid situations and not make foolish decisions because of our mind and the limited information that we may have. But if we have cold information, wisdom needs to be there to guide us. And so this is what I'm working on now, more so with myself, because many people ask me for advice. And, you know, I'm not trying to say I'm some beacon of light and a know-it-all, but I'm in a position now where I've lived enough life to be able to say, hey, you know, I have a little excess. I've been through this experience and I can share my experiences, derive from it what you need to derive from it. I'm not saying I'm the almighty prophet guru, and you come to me and I will lead you. No. Because most of them guys that are professing to be prophets and know-it-alls, their lives are jacked up. I know that personally. I'm just a dude, just like any other man out here who has been through some stuff, and as every year goes by, it's like, wow. I didn't know that what I had inside me was valuable to somebody else. So this is the thing, in your journey, because we all come into this knowledge, we all come into this awareness at a certain point in our life, and some may have way more and some may have a little bit. This is not a competition, but whatever you have good inside of you, make sure to share it. That's all I ask. Whatever you have good inside of you and can contribute to the people who are coming up who need what you have, give it, because you just don't know. You just don't know when it's your time. Look what happened. Joseph Joe Mercer Marley, the grandson of Bob Marley, died at 31 years old. Who was thinking about death at 31 years old? Yes, they say that it was an apparent asthma attack and he was in his car and he was found in his car. I'm not going to jump on the conspiracy theory boat at 31, so young. Bob Marley's grandson, they might not have liked what his grandfather said. We can weave all kind of things right now. We will see. I'm not going to be the first one to distract or disrespect with some crazy a conspiracy theory that might be true, but this is not the time for it. Let's just think about our own lives. Look at him at 31. And I'm 60 in April, almost 61, 62, almost twice that young man's life. And I'm still here. So that scares me in a righteous way that I better do right. I better take what I have inside of me and share it with the world. Make some validate my life. Who am I to sit up and think I'm some highfalutin, potent king, potentate knowledge of all? No. I'm just merely a man. I'm merely a man out here going through the experience of life. And I'm glad to have made it this long. I'm glad to have made it through living in America for 57 and a half years. I've been out here for almost 2.5 years, 2 years, 3 months, whatever. This is a journey. And I've pulled the weight off my shoulders of ego trying to live this way and show out that way, which means nothing. I have stripped myself down bare. I have dealt with those conversations with self. I'm relieved of so many burdens now. I know my purpose here and I'm joyous in it. To vibrate with those who are trying to reach a high vibrational level, to discard of those who are on a low vibrational level. Yes, I'm not here as no receptacle for any low vibrational person because it's stopping me from what I have to do. So I'm very determined to live my life that was given to me the way I need it to be. You know? And many people don't even do that. They're just an open vessel for anybody who wants to swoop down and take. No. Now it's a matter of giving to those who need it. Use your essence, your energy, every bit of your life force for the good. And that will help you, in a sense, to live on forever, because the energy that you've given out will continue on long after you're gone. This is a short one. I got a lot of footage to share with you, but rest in peace, Joseph Joe Mercer Marley. We would never think of something happening like this when we hear a name like that, a great name like that, because of the greatness of his grandfather. But these things happen. So let that be a warning to all of those who may not have as much chronological years, that your purpose here may be fulfilled in a shorter time. But it doesn't mean that you're less because you leave out of here. We don't know what the time will be. Utilize all of your time. Yeah, there are things that you dream for and you have goals, go after them. But understand that you have to have a divine goal to validate and share what it is that you have from within and what your positioning in life has brought you. And you don't know who you're touching when you're online talking. You just don't know. And I want to thank all of those who have reached out to me to give me an appreciation. It doesn't go to my head. It makes me even more humble. So anyway, I'm glad to be here. I'm going to go on down, get something to eat, of course, fuel myself, and go on and make some more content for you. We have some shows tonight. I believe one with Beatrice Noel. I don't know if you'll see this before that. I'll try to get this one up since it's shorter. And again, I'm going to say it until the cows come home. Go and download the LanceScurv app at the Google Play Store, the Amazon Store, and the App Store. LanceScurv. Not the LanceScurv Show or the LanceScurv Podcast. Simply LanceScurv. Okay? It's redone. So many different tabs for so many different people that have been on the show for so many years. You can go directly to their stuff. You can donate to the channel. You can give me feedback. There's all kind of things going on there. It's so pretty to look at, all the beautiful faces, and there's going to be so much more because I never stop working on things, and I know that when I reach a certain level, we can take it to a higher level. That's the beauty of life, and that's what keeps me motivated to keep on pushing, because there's always another level. Never will I give up and say this is it and I'm just going to enjoy this. No, I can't do that, because now I'm sitting myself down and becoming stagnant. And there's signs that happen or show themselves to you when you become stagnant. I have no time for nothing idle. I just want to keep on pushing and leave a legacy that will last years after I'm gone. I'm very much aware of that. So anyway, salute to my brothers. Much love to my sisters. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's get those golden nuggets of wisdom. We need the information, but we have to balance it out with wisdom, because it's only wisdom that's going to keep us from making those poor decisions that take years, if not decades, out of our life. Let's walk the straight walk. Lots of times in my life, I didn't walk the straight walk, right? No. I'm heterosexual. I'm not talking something else now. Don't soundbite me, right? Meaning that I made bad decisions in many areas of my life, usually with women, but I came through that. And I'm healthy, and I'm strong, and I have a sound mind after all I've been through. So I think if I made it this far with a sound mind, I think I know a little something from experience to be able to share with you. And I will gladly do it just at your request. You can reach out to me personally and directly. Nobody else sees these emails. Lance@LanceScurv.com. If you missed it, just go down into the information area, description area below. All my social media contacts are there. All my ways of you contacting me, and we can have something good. Don't have to put your name in it, but say, hey, Lance, I want to talk about this. Put that out there and let's see the responses. Because you know what? I have to say that there's a lot of platforms out there. But I'm so appreciative that this particular platform is really basically drama-free, except for a couple of trolls that come around. I keep drama off. If a person brings drama, they're gone, right? So with that being said, it's 100% good stuff here on this channel. The people that work along with me, who contribute all the time, wonderful people. I thank you all for that, and I am truly grateful, because I couldn't build this platform alone. Thank you all so much. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is that you see this video, and let's vibe. Let's continue to go higher and gain more wisdom along with the information. Much love to you all. Leave your comment below, and let's keep it going. LanceScurv, on to the next one. Much love. Peace.